Okay, everybody, here we are. We have the new Amazon Kindle 4, brand new in package, and we're going to take a look at it and see what we think compared to a iPad 2 and a regular book. Just for fun, throw that in there. So the first thing you're going to notice is they do this awesome thing called frustration-free packaging. All that means is that it's basically not in one of those big plastic clamshells that are super annoying to open. And it opens about as easy as possible. You just take the zipper and take that, and you are just... Okay. And then, well, that comes off. Okay, I'm getting a little frustrated. Okay, no, there we go. Okay, then it opens up. So we have our Kindle there, and we have a little paper thing saying, "Getting to know your Kindle." That's very fun, but I don't think we'll look at that because, like everybody else, we just take stuff out of the box. So we have the Kindle. This is the new Kindle 4. It does not have the keyboard. I believe it's the first one not to have the keyboard. It's not the Kindle Touch. It's technically a little smaller than the Kindle Touch. And this is one thing that's been controversial for some people, but they do not include a power cord for it. They just have a USB cord for it. So basically, if you're going to... if you want to plug this into a wall, if you want to plug your new Kindle into a wall, you're going to have to buy another adapter. Most likely, everybody out there has probably about a dozen of these micro USB cables from old cell phones. If you don't, just go to a hotel. They probably have a bunch of them laying and they're lost and found. But yeah, so here is the Kindle. Like any nice packaged product, it's covered in one of those cool little plastic screen protectors. When you go to buy your Kindle, they're surely going to try to sell you a bunch of screen protectors or cases. Kind of up to you. It's pretty darn durable, really lightweight. It feels really, really sturdy. Just holding it next to an iPad, I mean, it's about it feels like it's a tenth of the weight. iPad's still super light, but I get tired after a while of holding it to read a book. So Kindle's going to be a cool change for reading ebooks. At the bottom, you have the charger and you have the power button. You'll also notice that there are no headphone jacks. This version of the Kindle does not have a text-to-speech. For some people, that's a make or break, but what I really like about this is the lightweightness of it and the fact that it's super cheap, $79. And actually, I was lucky enough to get mine for free from Staples, so that makes me even more special. Cool. So we'll get all that stuff out of the way, and we will power on the Kindle for the first time, and see what happens. We hold that down, and we go from there. Okay, our Kindle is powering up for the first time. It's going to have a little progress bar that's going to do its thing for a few moments. And okay, so as that's loading, one thing we're going to have is I have the Kindle app running on the iPad, so we can do a couple of comparisons on that. And again, like I said, we're going to compare it to an actual book as well for fun. Thing about you can even see right in the camera the glare on the iPad. It's usually not that bad. I got some lighting up here right now, so it's going to be very shiny. But what's nice is you have options on the Kindle app as far as changing your brightness. When I'm reading, I like to bring the brightness down quite a bit. Mostly just things a little nicer on the eyes. But again, the e-ink, I mean, you know, this is just pretty perfect. Pretty perfect, no glare. Again, comparing it to a book even, you know, it's going to read, text is going to read real similar, which is nice. So the first thing we have is it's going to take a little while to set up the account on the Kindle. So you can do that. It takes a few minutes, and then we will start reading. Okay, so we have everything set up. It only really took about 2 minutes. I already had an account. It actually took me longer to kind of connect to the Wi-Fi. Not that that was a problem, but I didn't remember my password for my local Wi-Fi connection. So what's great about it is super simple setup. As long as you have an Amazon.com account, it's going to be very simple. What's also great is I had already got some books for my Kindle on the iPad, and all those books synced pretty instantly, and that's kind of cool. A lot of them were just free ones. So this one, it's going to download the book. They always say the books download in less than a minute, which is nice. So what we'll do is we're just going to kind of look at the same books and go from there. So reading it on the Kindle 4 is just really nice. Again, I love the feel of it. It's super light. You can read it. You see a little glare when you turn it like that, but I think that's only because of the bright light. If I'm not, otherwise it's pretty perfect. So I bring up the same book on the Kindle app, and actually it ends up syncing to the same page that I left off. That's a real cool feature. I really dig that. That's cool. So again, for this, there's no it's not the touch, so it doesn't have the swipe buttons, but you just have these really great buttons on the side, and you can go forward and back. Of course, with the iPad one, you swipe there or you click and it goes to the next one. Again, glare thing is the main reason to have this, and also the weight versus the iPad. Again, nothing wrong with the iPad. I love reading books on it, but this is going to become my ebook reader. So of course, Kindle is black and white. There's no going around that. And again, this is the one with the special offers. So when I go home to the home screen, it's always going to have ads on there, or if it's in sleep mode, it's always going to have ads on there as well. This is a 60% off custom photo book ads. Not the end of the world. Again, if you're saving $20, the cool thing about this is you can change this at any time. If you want to get rid of the ads, you can pay the difference. And right now it's $20 difference. Maybe down the line that changes. So yeah. So of course we're gonna go real quick and we're gonna look at the difference between a real book and the iPad, just for fun. Of course, the real book is not going to have the glare issues, but it is kind of fun if you want to read a book, in a darker setting. If you want to lock yourself in a closet and read your favorite book, you can do that. Again, reading a book on the iPad, you can swipe across to the other pages, whereas with an old school book, you actually have to take the time to turn the page, and oh god, no, I'm done. Forget that. And yeah, iPad is great, but Kindle 4, I'm really excited. Definitely, if you are looking to get an ebook reader, you can't go wrong with the Kindle 4. Lightweight, cheap. It's just gonna be great. And if you already have an iPad, keep using the Kindle app, or even the iBook store is great. But the main features of this is going to be weight and just readability. And I'm definitely converted to Kindles now. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys, and enjoy your tech. Peace.